Hello, it's me. It's a me, Wolfie. So we're back again. 2 days in a row of streaming. Whoa, what? 2 days? Um, yeah, so we're gonna be finishing, I guess, finishing this I'm gonna be eating popcorn animation. I said last time that I would finish it off stream, but got distracted and I didn't. So we're gonna do it today. And I have to calibrate my live 2D again. Alright, so since last time what I've done is I've added a few frames. I forget exactly which ones. I think I had fewer than this last time. I might have added like this one, and also this one. I'm gonna add 2 more frames and then do the coloring today. So yeah, it's gonna go hopefully faster because most of it's done. Coloring is usually pretty fast, but we're gonna be doing some art. I don't know why the live 2D tracking is not picking up my mouth movements. It's been a bit rainy also, so it's kind of dark right now to keep calibrating it. Right, hopefully that's better. Maybe. Alright, so let's just get started. Yesterday I was gonna draw off stream, but I got distracted by the if you guys watched the Lazulite karaoke. Some pretty fun stuff happened on that. And I was just like, man, I don't feel like doing anything right now. So I didn't. For people who didn't watch it, basically they scheduled a karaoke stream, like all 3 members of Lazulite, and they were going to, you know, each sing karaoke, but it was actually an elaborate prank on FOMO, where they invited Beat Mario, who's one of the prominent Toho Dojin music artists, and they sang live on stream, and it was cool. It was good times. I kept thinking about it because earlier last week, I was actually looking through some of my old Toho collection, back when I was really into Toho, and I got like really nostalgic about like I used to do like Toho art for like events and stuff like that, and just looking at my old photos of like the first time I saw like Waffles merch sold at a Toho convention in Japan. It was like when I was in high school, and I was really excited. And then like yesterday, Beat Mario being on stream, and I hadn't heard his music in like maybe years, and just seeing him again was like, whoa, this is like a blast from the past. But it was fun times. Recommend checking it out. And also, let's see what else was interesting. Today, I guess in the morning, they had the Smash Bros. Their final fighter revealed. And it was Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what I was expecting, necessarily. But I guess Sora maybe makes sense, because, I don't know, he's kind of like the... If you think of Kingdom Hearts as the Smash Bros. Of the Disney world, it's kind of like combining all these Disney properties. It's kind of similar to Smash Bros. But I was wasn't expecting Sora necessarily, because I know like with Disney, it's really hard to get permissions to do anything. But they kind of like didn't include any Disney properties in the game, which is kind of funny. I know they had like the Mickey Mouse keychain or whatever that showed up. That was like the extent of like all the Disney stuff that was in the direct. But yeah, I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts myself, so I don't actually feel hype about it. But I also haven't played Smash Bros, so it doesn't really matter. I know some people are probably expecting it. I don't know. It feels like as the last character in like the last character ever to be added to the Smash Bros. Game. It must be like a pretty big deal, right? Everyone was like, who could it possibly be? And I feel like I don't know. I feel like for a last character, people were expecting Reimu. Probably, I don't know. That doesn't feel like something suitable for a final Smash character. But who knows? Yeah, I don't know the Kingdom Hearts plot at all. I just know it's like there's some like, you know, serious stuff happening, but also there's Disney characters. I always think of the ProZD has this YouTube video where he sort of says like, oh, this is the usual reaction to a Kingdom Hearts trailer. And it's like two shadowy figures playing chess or something, and they're talking about fate and like all this deep lore. And then he's like, oh my god, it's freaking Mike Wazowski. And it's just like, you just have the juxtaposition of all these characters. And as someone who is not familiar with the story, I have no idea why Goofy and Donald are there with these anime people. It just looked a bit ridiculous to me, but I don't even know, like, they on the direct they showed the like different Sora outfits from different games, and I don't know the order of the games, because I know there's like the games are also named really weirdly. It's not like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2. It's like Kingdom Hearts 365 over 2 Night of Nightmare or something. And it's just I don't know the order of any of this. The lore is pretty complex, probably. You could probably like watch a whole video about it and still not understand at all anything that's happening. Like why are there Disney characters? That's probably like the main question I would have. Like why is Sora there with why is Goofy? Why is like Mickey Mouse wearing a dark hood sometimes? I guess if I bothered to look it up, I probably would know, but I've never had the desire to know. Until now, so if you guys know Kingdom Hearts, just explain to me the lore so I can be enlightened. In the meantime, I'm just going to be interpolating these frames. Okay, so this fuzzy part is kind of be jumping around a lot, which I don't like. The lore is simple. I doubt it. Kingdom Hearts is mostly strange lore of new characters, Disney, and Final Fantasy stuff. Yeah, it's like is Sephiroth in Sephiroth is in Kingdom Hearts or something? Is Cloud in Kingdom Hearts too? I know they were saying like, oh yeah, this is the Sora has this end cutscene where if he defeats an enemy, it goes into slow motion and fades to white or something. He is, yeah. Sephiroth. Are both Cloud and Sephiroth are both in Kingdom Hearts? Why is that? Like, are they is he going between different universes? Or is this all like they're like connected with like a keyhole or something? It's like complex lore that I will never understand. But I could maybe just read the wiki. Yeah. And it was also a bit weird to see, like, I was so used to these debuts on YouTube, like the Nintendo Directs, where if you go on YouTube chat, the chat is always like super toxic. It's always like, oh, boring, sleepy, hate this fighter. And it was still like that today, but at the end, everyone was actually thanking Sakurai. And it was just unexpected to see what is normally just an extremely toxic chat actually band together to say nice things. I mean, in between those thank you Sakurais, there were still people saying awful things, but most of it was pretty nice. There's a lot to read, yeah. I don't know if I'll have the time to do that. I haven't picked up Smash Bros since the week it came out. Like when it came out, I played the whole story mode over the course of like a few days. It took like 20 something hours to beat it, and I was thinking like, I feel like I've also discussed this before. Like, I played the story mode, and it was like, okay, after story mode, I'm gonna actually play online versus real people. And then the story mode took like 20 something hours, and then I just never got around to actually playing it. Just like 20 something hours of playing versus CPUs, and then I'm done. I played the 3DS version of the previous Smash game. That was pretty fun. It's quite a mix being the last DLC character, but also a big crossover game for Smash. Yeah, I think a lot of people would not really have expected it, due to like how restrictive Disney is. I wonder if it would have like costed like a ton of money to have like Mickey Mouse show up. I know like they were saying like Sora was hinting that, not Sora, Sakurai, when he was talking about the final Smash, he's like, oh, we're gonna save the reveal of the final Smash for later. And I was thinking like, oh, are they gonna have like you know, Mickey Mouse show up and all these Disney characters? Because the way he phrased it made it seem like it was like something grand and spectacular. But then when they showed it, it was just like Sora just opens a keyhole and pushes the enemy inside, and then they explode. And it was kind of underwhelming. Heard the problem is Disney Japan. Oh. I heard that like Disney, like, they don't even tend to advertise Kingdom Hearts that much. Like they don't even mention its existence really outside of the games. It was also funny when he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have the Kingdom Hearts games are coming out on Switch, and everyone's excited, and then he revealed it was like a cloud edition. We have to like stream it over the cloud. You don't actually have the game on your system. I remember just laughing when that was announced. It's just like, you get people's hopes up, and then it's a cloud edition. Ooh. I was thinking like, oh, Cloud, like Cloud from Final Fantasy. But it's actual Cloud saves. I've never really tried cloud gaming. It just seems like not a great idea. There's like a lot of lag and uses up a lot of network. I feel like especially for like I don't know what the gameplay in Kingdom Hearts is like at all, but I would assume that it's pretty forgiving in terms of latency. It's probably like turn-based battles or whatever. But I know like if people who want to play like FPS games via cloud, that seems like a not great idea. Some of the Kingdom Hearts games are pretty large. I would imagine so, yeah. No, but I mean they're also like really old, right? Wasn't Kingdom Hearts 1 on like the PlayStation 2? Well, I guess the more recent ones are on PS4, so maybe those. I like how they showed like gameplay footage, and it was like gameplay from PS4, and not actually on a Nintendo system. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the fact that like you have to be online to play anything. Wasn't there also like there was like a Kingdom Hearts like phone game at some point, like a flip phone? I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me look this up. List of Kingdom Hearts games. How many are there? There's like there's a Wikipedia article, list of Kingdom Hearts media. So there's Kingdom Hearts 2002. That was like a long time ago. Almost 20 years. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is the second game on Game Boy Advance. So okay, first game PlayStation 2, then Game Boy Advance, then another PlayStation. Oh, so there is a Kingdom Hearts 2, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is actually the third game in the series. Then Kingdom Hearts Coded is the mobile phone game. It also came out on the DS. And then there's Kingdom Hearts Mobile, which was released on the NTT Docomo cell phone. This was like the days of like flip phones, or... No, this was like a... What the heck is this? Looks like a rhythm game. They also announced like if you buy the Kingdom Hearts like rhythm game on the Switch, you unlock like a special song or something. Okay, then they had the 3DS version, PlayStation 3 version, Kingdom Hearts X, which was a web browser game, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 remix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep final mix, HD 2.8 final chapter prologue, and then you have Kingdom Hearts 3, where Kingdom Hearts 3 is like the... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kingdom Hearts 3 is like the 13th game in the series, or something. So I will never understand. Yeah, there needs to be like a Kingdom Hearts like summary version of anyone who wants to know the full story. I imagine it's like pretty convoluted over time. They probably like wrote a bunch of stuff and they're like, oh, we're just gonna add this character, and not knowing that they'll be around like 20 years later. There's 15 titles, and Kingdom Hearts 3 is the latest one. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 15th game. That's good. I like how Kingdom Hearts X is, the X is not actually an X, right? It's like a... What is it? Is it an X? No, it is an X. No, it's not X. It's Kingdom Hearts Chi, where it's like the Chi symbol from Greek letters, but it looks like an X. And that's the web browser game. Well, I will not be playing it, so it doesn't matter. Someone must have earned their masters by explaining Kingdom Hearts lore. Yeah. You probably like write a whole summary of it and it'll take, you know, hundreds of pages. You can write your own novel. People probably have written Kingdom Hearts fanfiction that makes more sense than the actual Kingdom Hearts lore. Okay, so drawing. We have this this frame. Let's go. So open the mouth. Okay, like this. This transition is not very good. Let me redo this one. The popcorn does not work like that. Some got plenty of copyright music for most Kingdom Hearts game. I think like they mentioned that in the Smash Bros. They included music that was like not really Disney. It's just like generic Kingdom Hearts, suitable for many things, but probably would have been also a licensing nightmare to get any sort of like Disney music on there. Alright, so you got her hand. And the popcorn. Okay, I actually should have like redone this frame. So this one, I should move the popcorn up a bit, so it's closer to her mouth. Okay, the popcorn's over there. And then just go like this. Okay, so now I can move this over here a bit. She do be eating that popcorn. Oh god. And then, what else happened recently? Not really anything. Guess this is the last day of on-call rotation. So last week, I mentioned this yesterday, but I actually forgot to go and I got like distracted and didn't go in depth. But last week I was on call for like the week. Usually our on-call rotation goes from Wednesday to the end of Tuesday. And on the weekend I got paged for a bunch of things. Like I was it was like 10 p.m. and I got this alert that, you know, some system was having issues, and I spent a long time trying to debug it, and then didn't actually get anywhere. After a while, I finally figured it out, but it was like around midnight or like 1 a.m. by that time. And then the next day, I got paged at like 3:30 a.m. for something, and it was not so great. But thankfully, I'm no longer on call, but the issue is that now the person who is on call, he's kind of like new at the job, and he's never really done an on-call rotation until now. So usually what'll happen is he'll get paid for something, not know what to do, and then I have to deal with it, and it's not great. I just have to assume that I'm like basically on call for 2 weeks now, because a bunch of people left at the company, and we have to add people to the on-call rotation, so we actually have people who can take a rest. Alright, so this frame, the hair is a bit weird on this part. It feels a bit better. And today's stream might also be a bit shorter, because originally when I was planning this stream, I think Rosemi had her stream scheduled for like 10 p.m. Eastern time, and she moved it up a bit to be at like 7 p.m. Eastern, so I might end it a bit early today compared to usual, just to watch some streams. I know Ame is also streaming in like half an hour. It's her Dead Space playthrough. Probably the end of it, but I haven't really been keeping up with that series, so I don't know how good it's not how good it's gonna be, like how haven't been following it, so I'm not so invested. Alright, so we got this popcorn, this frame. This hand also feels smaller than it should be, so let me undo this. Just make it slightly larger. So how are you guys doing today? Anything cool happened since last time? I know there's like, I don't necessarily stream consistently, so like a lot of people sometimes don't, we're not there for some streams. So some of the stuff I've talked about yesterday. I talked about like a lot of stuff yesterday, and I kind of like ended the stream thinking like there's still a bunch of stuff that I feel like talking about but didn't get to. But then when I got around to streaming today, I'm like, I forget everything I was going to talk about. Getting out of work and waiting for transport. Oh yeah. Forget people have to actually commute to and from work nowadays. I've been working from home for so long that I forgot necessarily what it's like to actually have to commute. Did you hear about the Ollie glass incident? Is that... Yeah, I think I briefly read about it. Like some glass exploded or something. She was like pouring hot water or like cold water or something. I didn't really see much details about it, but it sounds scary. Hope she's okay. But yeah. Thankfully, I've never had something like that happen to me, like glass just exploding. It seems like the kind of stuff that you would hear about sometimes on like things that theoretically could happen, but you think like, oh, that'll never happen to me. Here, let me drink some water. Hold on. Wow. I also saw that Ollie was like teaching like matrix math or something. I don't actually keep up with her streams, but like she was playing chess for a while and she was doing like math streams, teaching people about math. What's up with that? And there's like some math teachers who watch her stream sometimes. Okay, so this popcorn starts off pretty small. Let me make this a bit bigger. There's probably like a lot of like niches that VTubers could probably fill. Like I was thinking, like I don't see that many like VTubers who talk about programming and being on call and stuff like that. I guess someone who was a software engineer. I always like when people talk about, you know, things that I'm familiar with. I know like Northern Lion, he used to have this one period where he was learning how to program. Like as a streamer, he was like not sure that he could be streaming forever. Like streaming is kind of like a, I guess, a volatile industry, right? It's kind of new and you don't know if it's still going to be around 10 years from now. So he kind of like, he started studying, he went back to college a bit for, I guess it's university because it's Canada, but he went to study like computer science for a bit, part-time. And he would just like have stories about it. And I always thought that was fun because as someone who did that myself, I mean, just like studying computer science and stuff in college, it was fun seeing his takes on things. And I was wondering, like, there are probably some VTubers who talk about stuff like this, but it feels like a niche that isn't necessarily talked about a lot. Did I see the chess tourney she was on? I briefly saw it. I saw it on Twitch. A few minutes of it, but I don't know enough chess to really appreciate the context. Like I know the rules of chess, but I don't know like the meta, I guess. Like the different openings and all that. I don't know enough I forgot how to talk. Wow. I forget I don't know like which moves are good or like what strategy is. Like my extent of chess knowledge is when I was in elementary school, we actually had a chess class, which I feel like is uncommon, but we had a chess class where we had like a chess instructor who would come in and just teach us about chess. We were all like in 5th grade, I think. And that was most of the extent of how much I've learned chess. So I know enough that when I'm watching VTubers play chess via like Clubhouse Games 51, and I know like, man, I'm just not good at talking today. I just, my brain is just not working. I know enough to like checkmate. You know, if you have 2 rooks and then, you know, the guy has a blah. All right, I'm gonna think a bit. I like just got off work like an hour ago. I think my brain is still in like work mode. So lately I've just been like working on this thing at work and it's like, you know, when you get assigned a project and you're just like, I don't really feel like working on this. And you just kind of like take a lot of time to do it and just like don't like doing it. Michael Reeves, that's who's Michael? Oh yeah, Michael Reeves is Lily Pichu's fiance, boyfriend. Michael Reeves. Does he talks about? Oh, he's I don't actually know his content. He does robotics focused videos. He's a member of Offline TV. Okay, that's pretty cool. Does he talk about programming a lot on his streams? He makes crappy robots. I used to do I study electrical engineering in college, and so I did a few things like that. Mostly like pretty simple stuff. I made like a bunch of circuits. Actually made one of our projects in junior lab was to make a karaoke system, one that had like high pass filter, low pass filter, band pass filters, and we would actually sing using it, and it was pretty cool. It actually worked. It was like you actually built the full circuit yourself out of like transistors and logic gates and stuff like that. Well, not logic gates. I think it was all like analog systems, but it was cool. Yeah, but I actually knew Lily Pichu like a long time ago. I've also mentioned this on stream a while back, but I have a friend who went to high school with her, and so I would just hang out with her sometimes, occasionally. It'd be like, you're a person, you know, like when you have a friend group and you have like people who barely know each other, they all know one person, but the people in the group don't necessarily know each other. It was kind of like that. I knew like one person who knew her, but I didn't actually like hang out with her directly that often. But there were a few times where we would do karaoke. But that was a long time ago. That was like 10 years ago. But that was like before she did streaming. She was just like a YouTube, making short videos on YouTube and songs and stuff like that. Okay, let me actually read. Wow, man, you know what I read is that if you eat an apple before trying to talk, it I think like the juices from the apple sort of like absorb like I don't know, it does something in your mouth that makes it easier to talk. That's what I've seen in some voice acting videos. I have all the context. I know, like, weirdly, I know like a lot of people that nowadays if you talk about them, I'm like, wait a second, I knew that guy before they were big. I know Temmie, if you guys know, worked on Undertale and Deltarune. This was also through like Toho, like a long time ago. Everything always comes back to Toho, huh? Yeah, I also used to hang out with Temmie sometimes, occasionally. Facebook stuff. Alright, let me scroll back in chat. Yeah, Lua Lucky. I've seen the name Lua Lucky. I think I've seen them on the VTube Studio Discord. And they're talking about some of the plugins they've made, and it seemed pretty cool. I only briefly have some experience with VTube Studio plugins. Let's see. Opening with horses is generally strong. I forgot this was like when we were talking about chess. Just like horses, what? When you can't speak well, just say you haven't had an apple yet. I don't know what the situation is. Like yesterday, I feel like I was able to talk fine, but today it's just like, I don't know if it's like the weather or like some lack of motivation or what. Okay, so he tends to keep it basic for the video. Yeah, it's cool. I like when streamers talk about programming. I don't know. I would like to see more of it, but it's also kind of a niche thing where unless you like are known for doing it and you just start doing it, you might like get a lot of viewers who are just like, what is this guy doing? I don't know. Okay, so we got this. It also feels like it'd be hard to program like on stream. Because like a lot of programming is not like writing code. It's like you're just sitting there thinking of like, what's the best way to implement this? And I guess unless you like pre-plan ahead of time like what you're gonna do, it could just be a lot of like you sitting there staring at an empty screen, just thinking. And then if you have to like try to entertain an audience while you're doing it, feels like it'd be hard. But I know there's people who just stream like they don't necessarily talk about what they're streaming. They just like, you know, here's my terminal, here's what I'm typing in. And sometimes that's interesting enough because it's nice to see people's different setups. Because people like who use command line tools a lot, you're like, they do something, you're like, I didn't know you could do that, and sometimes it's just nice to see how they have stuff set up. Like I like when I used to be in an office, one of my coworkers also would use Vim a lot. Like a lot of my coworkers just use I don't know, some IDEs. Like I write Scala at work, so a lot of people use IntelliJ, but I've never really used IDEs. I just use I use Vim, but nowadays I use NeoVim. And I had another coworker who was like also in the same camp. He like tried to use things like that, and we would just discuss like, oh, here's some plugins I've been using, and just share stuff like that. But he left the company, so I don't have anyone to talk with about this kind of stuff anymore. How was your pen waving yesterday during Lazulite karaoke? So here's the thing, I actually only take the pen light out to take the photo. I don't actually wave it around a lot. So this is like immersion ruined. You guys who see my post of the pictures on Twitter. Actually, let me find it. Every once in a while, if they do karaoke, I'll post a picture that looks like this. Copy image address. This one. I'll have something like this. And yeah, this was the karaoke yesterday. So I have my stream deck with the Illera emotes. Oops, let me put this down. Nope. Oops. This one. And I have my pen light. I got the stream deck, which is really convenient for chatting. But usually what I'll do is I'll just take out the pen light, I'll wave it around a bit, I'll take a picture with it, and then I'll put it away. Because what I want is like I need to save the battery life. I need to get that like social media. People need to be aware that I'm watching the stream. I need to save batteries usually. Because I don't have rechargeable batteries on these things. It's just like actually the battery that's in this pen light is actually the battery that it came with. When I first bought this pen light is when I was in Japan for the Aikatsu Music Festa. This was probably like 5 years ago. And like I used the pen light during the live. I would bring it to karaoke sometimes. I might have replaced the battery once, but it's still the same battery. So I'll just take it out, turn on the light. It's like really bright. But I'll turn on the light, take a picture with it, wave it around for a bit, and then put it away. So now you guys know, if you see me posting these pictures, it's like it's just for show. Now you know it's all fake. Immersion ruined. You messed up and didn't post it on your main. I don't post this on main. I only post this on my sub account. I used to post stuff like that on main when they used to have the fleets. They got rid of Twitter fleets, and so I don't post those anymore. I don't like having that kind of stuff on the main account because usually people are like looking through the media tab for like notable art and stuff like that. Just have like random photos in there is not great. You would get more social buzz. I get it, buzz, because these are bees. Social buzz. But no, I don't care. I don't really care about social media engagement nowadays. Mostly because like I have more followers than I ever thought I would ever get. Ever in my life. Like I never thought I would get 10k followers on Twitter. And then like I'm almost at 200k. I'm just like, there's so many people that just care that I'm just like, oh man, I don't know if I should be here. Like a lot of the people that I look up to, like So I have this thing on Twitter where I disable follower counts. Just because, like, at some point, like, content creators are probably aware of this. Like, you get to, like, into numbers. Like, oh man, this person has this many followers. Oh man, this post only has this many retweets. I thought I would get more engagement on this. But I wrote a custom user script that hides follower counts and, like, retweet count and like counts and stuff like that. And I used to use that a lot, but nowadays I'm just like, man, everything I do just gets so much more numbers than I thought I would ever get, that at this point it kind of doesn't matter anymore. Like, I could post like some freaking like mundane thing and you get like hundreds of people liking it. I'm just like, are you guys okay? It's like my random tweet that doesn't matter at all. Yeah. The battery does last a lot. Yeah, I talked about the stream with Beat Mario a bit at the beginning of the stream, just briefly. But I don't know. I don't know if people were interested. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. It's all fake. I bet Wolfie is fake as well. Yep, I'm not a real person. I only exist digitally. I don't have a physical form. I don't actually have red hair and green glasses. The glasses are also just fake. They don't actually exist. Look at this. Whoa. No glasses. I've been wearing glasses so long on this character that it looks weird without them. Let me put on some sunglasses. Whoa, look at that. No, I need to put back on the glasses. I haven't, like, toggled the facial expression so much. Whoa, look at this one. The true people talk? What is that? Oh yeah. We talked about this yesterday. I was not a real person. You guys wear glasses in real life? I only wear glasses sometimes. Not recently. I had like this I'm nearsighted, so I only wear glasses when I need to see something far away. And since I've been like working from home for so long and just being at home constantly, everything that I need to look at is like pretty close. So I haven't had the need to wear glasses. Like when I was in school, and I had trouble seeing the blackboard and stuff like that, is when I would put on my glasses. Or at work, when we would be in a conference meeting and people would like put something on the screen and I was sitting far away and I would need to like look at it. But lately I don't know, I just am at home all the time and there's no need to do it. I've never tried contacts either. Contacts just feel like they'd be annoying. You have to like put them on and take them off every day. I have a coworker who got laser eye surgery, and I guess that like improved his vision a lot to the point where he doesn't need to wear glasses or contacts anymore. It's like pretty amazing technology. I remember when I first got glasses, I think I was in high school, and I think they do like this thing where they dilate your eyes, your pupils or something. It did that once, and like I remember going outside and just like being blinded by the sun. It's like, why the heck has the sun always been this bright? It has like rushed to go inside because it was blinding. Alright, let me drink some more water. Ah. I do see how the blue light filter glasses could be useful. There's a like name for them, right? There's a gunner shades or gunner glasses marketed to gamers. Gamer glasses. I know there's also like people who make edits of when they push up their glasses anime style, they have like a white light emitting from them. You've been wearing them for a few years now, also nearsighted, but used to having them on at all times. Yeah, I guess it depends for me. Like, they're kind of annoying and they get in the way. I mean, like, when I do put them on, it's, like, very noticeable, like, in terms of how much clearer everything is, but most of the time, like, if I'm just looking at something close, it's fine. Everything that has gamer on the name sounds funny. When I think of gamer stuff, I just think of, like, obnoxious RGB lights. Like, if you were to say, like, gamer glasses to me, and I didn't know that they were, like, the blue light emitting, or blue light, filtering ones, I would have thought, like, you know, glasses that have RGB lighting on them for some reason. Even though that's probably, like, the last thing you would want on glasses. Maybe, like, on the rims, or the sides. But that would be, like, obnoxious. People do tend to look smarter with glasses on. Yeah, just put on the RGB glasses and, like, blind yourself. Only real gamers know how to overcome the blindness. Well, anyway. I feel like I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Something to do with gamer gear or glasses. I guess we'll never know. Yeah, real gamers, you just have to, like, feel. You don't need to look at things to know. If you're, like, used to the game, just get good. I know there's people who do, like, speed runs, and they do, like, blindfolded ones. So if you're a real gamer, just, like, you just train blindfolded and just be good. Just be good at the game. Alright, so I think we're almost done. I just have to draw this leg. I still have to color it though. That's probably not going to take a long time. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about Google Glass. Like those augmented reality glasses. Did I talk about this before? I don't know. It feels like I probably have, but at my first job, the boss of my startup, actually, he brought in a Google Glass one day, and we all got to try it on. And I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. It's like, you could play audio. It's like, you don't plug it into your ears to listen to the audio. It's like, it emits like a shaking, and it like, I don't know, since it's like on your skull, I don't know how it works necessarily. It's kind of weird. It's like, you just wear the glasses, but like, you can somehow hear sound from them, even though it's not plugged into your ears. There's like some resonation in your skull that like produces like sound waves or something. No, I didn't buy Google Glass. That was like, it felt like just kind of like a thing for rich people to waste their money on. And then I think like they stopped selling it because there were concerns of like privacy, because it could record video, and like at any point someone wearing the glasses could just like record video like in a theater or something. Bone resonation. I don't know, how did that work? It felt revolutionary because I had never seen something like that before. And then I don't know if they're like gonna make a new version of it. Sometimes I feel like it would be cool to have something like that like around the house. Because like if I'm watching a stream or something, and if I have to like get up to like go to the kitchen or like go to the bathroom or something, usually what I'll do is like I'll put on the stream like on my phone, and then like have to grab my headphones and then like walk around with them. But if I just had like glasses that just would display the video directly in front of me, it'd make things so much easier. And now Facebook has a Ray-Ban collab? What? I vaguely remember hearing about this. Can you draw DN? Like D's nuts? Is that what the joke is? Is that what DN stands for? Because no, I will not. See the Microsoft Mesh commercial, what is that? Look up Microsoft Mesh. What is this? Microsoft Mesh is presence and shared experiences. That's like the way they word this is so vague. Like it feels like a corporate jargon. Like you can synergize with it enables presence and shared experiences from anywhere on any device through mixed reality applications. Wow, that tells me nothing. Let's look at it. It's like augmented reality, I guess. There's like a, what is this? Holoportation. I don't know about this. I've never seen this. Oh, the HoloLens 2. VR headsets. They've got PCs. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I assume it's probably cool, and I don't understand the tech. Every time I say Holo now, I just think of Holo Live. It's like, oh, Holo cover is coming out with HoloLens. So what motivates me to draw something these days for main? You're watching a stream and get expired? Yeah, basically. I mean, I'm gonna post this animation on main. Usually nowadays I'll just be like watching the stream, and then if there's something I feel like drawing, I'll just post it. It feels more rare nowadays. I feel like back then, when I first got into VTubers, I would do a lot of animations like really quick. Nowadays it's like, I don't know, it's a bit harder for me to feel like drawing something. But yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so I will edit this one to be more like the last frame. Alright, so we got this. What does this look like? This looks okay, actually. Well, maybe, I don't know. I feel like the transition from this frame to this one is just still kind of a bit too fast. Maybe I'll add another frame to this. Oh, I don't know. How was that Petra speed draw the other day? Yeah, I talked about this on the previous stream. It took me like 10 minutes. I was like rushing to draw it. I think Rosemi privated the video for whatever reason. Maybe she had to like edit something out, but I don't see it. So now the only Niji En member I haven't drawn is Selen, but maybe. But now that Wave 3 is probably coming soon, I don't know. I don't know if I'll have a chance to like draw everyone. I've gotten into the mindset where like I don't intend on drawing everyone, especially now that there's so many people to draw. Just like I need to like lower people's expectations. People are just like, oh, he's got to draw everyone. Yeah, that is true. Also, the fact that when I usually draw, it's based on something that has happened on stream, and nowadays, a lot of VTubers are like playing similar games, to the sense that, like, I've already drawn another VTuber with a scene from this game. Like, I know, like, a lot of VTubers nowadays, they'll play, like, Super Bunny Man or whatever. But, like, the first time I watched that was when Ame was playing it with Kiara. And I already drew something like that for it. But nowadays, every time someone else plays Super Bunny Man, I'm just like, I can't just, like, redraw them using this. Or, like, they'll play, like, some common game that everyone plays. And I've already drawn something for. I mean, there's probably a thing to be said that, like, I don't need necessarily every animation to be unique, but I kind of, like, I don't know, prefer if there's something behind it. Because I don't want to just, like, draw fan art for the sake of drawing fan art. I used to do that like a long time ago. I was like, oh, I haven't drawn something in like a few weeks. I should probably just draw something to like still keep relevant. Uh, but that just leads to burnout, and like I don't feel that motivated to draw stuff. So now I'm just like, I'll just do it for fun. If there's something I feel like drawing, I'll draw it. If I don't feel like drawing, I don't feel like I need to be, I don't feel like I need to keep drawing to stay relevant. I'm not gonna draw all of Nijisanji JP. No. Yeah, I don't know. I recall Ina panicking about that. So many birthdays and anniversary and outfits. Yeah, that's also true. I kind of feel like a bit obligated to draw birthdays, but nowadays I feel like maybe I don't necessarily need to. Like I don't know if I'm gonna draw like, Niji Sanji En Wave 3 all of their birthdays, or like Holo Council all of their birthdays, or like Iris's birthday. You gotta like pick and choose, because as they keep coming out, you're gonna have to like every year you're gonna have to draw like more new VTubers on their birthdays. Sometimes I used to draw like Aikatsu characters on their birthdays also. And I stopped doing that after a while. Yeah, there are people who like don't necessarily watch the VTubers that I draw, but they just enjoy the animations I make of them. Because I know like when I used to draw Aikatsu fan art, there's a lot of people like in Korea who like don't know anything about Aikatsu, but like they love the animations. And so it's to the point where you probably recognize a few of them being like traced and used as Discord emotes. Like before I was known for VTuber fan art, and I used to draw a lot of Toho. No, not Toho. Well, I did draw a lot of Toho, but Toho and Aikatsu. And my Aikatsu animations were like pretty popular, but not really in the West. Like for whatever reason, in Korean internet forums, they just really love the Aikatsu animations I've done. And like I can't read Korean, so I don't know what the context of this is. They have like a whole like Korean Wikipedia article about it. I was just like, oh, okay. And a lot of people aren't familiar with that. They're just like, oh, Wolfie just did Toho fan art, and now he's doing VTubers fan art. And, I did draw a lot of Aikatsu that no one seems to know about. Yeah. Been watching VTubers for a long time now. Trying to keep up can be tedious. Better enjoy the moment and watch what you want to watch. That is true. Very true. I also stopped trying to like... I used to watch like all of Ame's try to catch all her streams, even the ones like that late at night. I'd be like, oh man, she has a stream at like 1 a.m. I mean, I guess I'll be awake. I'm just gonna watch it, but nowadays I'm like, well, if it's like past 1 a.m., I'm just gonna go to sleep, because I value my rest. I need to sleep. I think part of that is why I kind of appreciate streamers who have like consistent schedules. Because I know, like, I've also mentioned this a lot, but like, I watch Northern Line. I've been watching him for like almost a decade now. And he always streams at like very consistent times. Like he'll be like Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern until 7 p.m. Eastern. He always ends at the same time. He always starts at the same time. So I know like when his stream is gonna be done and when it's gonna start. And I know Finana also, when she usually streams, it's usually like around this time of day, usually, like for her solo streams at least, which is pretty cool, because it's always like at 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern, and that's usually when I can expect them to be. But I noticed that for VTubers, a lot of them just have like kind of random schedules. And I guess it's a bit harder because sometimes you have to plan around collabs and things like that. So, how did I get on this topic? I don't know. Oh yeah, just watching VTubers who stream at late times. Yeah, sometimes I'll just watch the VODs. It also depends on what the VOD is, right? If it's like for games where I know basically what the commentary is going to be, I can just like speed through it. Whereas things like Minecraft, where usually it'll be like them talking about something specific, or like they'll usually talk about personal stories or like just random anecdotes. Those are usually more interesting to me. Like if it's like a lore-based game, kind of like don't care as much to keep up with the VODs. Used to wake up early for JP 3D stuff. Yeah, there's like big events like that where sometimes you feel like you're obligated to be there in person. Well, not in person, like live to watch it. But I feel like that's not so common nowadays for me. I don't tend to play like a lot of games myself, so like I'm not too concerned with like spoilers or like thinking, oh yeah, I might want to play this game, so I'll not watch it. There are a few like story-based games. Like I haven't watched any game. Whoops, what the heck did I do? It's like cursed. I haven't watched any gameplay actually of 12 minutes. I know a lot of VTubers were playing 12 minutes. I haven't actually like. I don't know what that game's about at all. You know, there's like a time loop, and there's like a spoiler that some people are upset about, but I'm not familiar with it. There's also a trend of like, there's a lot of games that VTubers tend to play as it comes out. I know people are like playing Deathloop. I don't know if like necessarily VTubers, but a lot of streamers when Deathloop, when that game came out, a lot of people were playing it. I also don't know anything about that game. What is Ame's standard time? I know like her streaming schedule is really weird now. She used to stream a lot at like 6 p.m. Eastern, and then like I guess a bunch of stuff happened and she's been busy, and she streams like pretty late now sometimes. What's the percentage spread of streams you watch? I guess it's kind of hard to say. I'll watch like I'll watch all of Pomu's streams, but I'll tune into NL's streams sometimes, depending on what he's playing. Recently, he's been playing a lot of this game called Super Auto Pets, and I've also been playing that this weekend. It's really fun. I kind of want to stream it, but it's not available on Mac, and I'm a Mac streamer. Stream on a Mac. But yeah, I've been playing that game a lot. Yeah, she would usually stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's when I got used to it, but I think lately, like, she would do a lot of karaoke streams pretty late, and I haven't been able to catch all of them. Some, like, gorilla streams at, like, 1 a.m. Imagine using... I use Mac OS because stuff usually just kind of works. I don't like using Windows because, I don't know, it doesn't have all the good command line tools that I want. I usually always have a terminal open, like just to do like basic file system stuff. Like I don't go through Finder or like the file system browser. I'll just like cd into a directory and then like cp stuff around, or like, you know, copy paste via command line, or I'll curl stuff instead of like going to the website, right click save. But yeah. Top 3 streamers you never miss are Pomu, Tomoshika, and Pochimaru Sensei. I haven't seen much of Tomoshika's streams. Oh yeah, the Voms had their new members debut, right? And they finally have a male streamer, the green-haired guy. I haven't paid too much attention. I briefly watched part of their debut stream, and hopefully they'll do well. Mac streamers. Yeah, time zones are an issue. Yeah, we keep going back to the Beat Mario thing. Yeah. And this is like the third time, but it was a surprise because that was like the last thing. I'm pretty sure no one expected Beat Mario to show up. I actually thought it was like when Beat Mario first showed up, I thought it was like a pre-recorded video. Like the Allura just had like a pre-recorded thing, but then he was actually like on Discord. And I was like, whoa. I know this guy. I mean, I don't know him like personally, but seen him a long time ago. Like right before he showed up, I was like, they were talking about how he's really famous in the Toho community. And I was like, oh yeah, he's also a VTuber. Wouldn't it be cool if he would just like, you could collab with him? I mean, I didn't say the collab part, but I did say like, he's also a VTuber. And then he just showed up. And I was like, what the heck? It was like a dream. Wait, is Voms actually inspired by Pokemon? It's like Pika-me based on like Pikachu? I don't know. I'm assuming that's what that comment is about. It's so wild to me that they're legit inspired on Pokemons. Is that about Voms? Anyway, yeah, it's fun. Oh, the new male one is the Flygon that thinks he's... Wait, really? I didn't know they were actually... Yeah, they're just elemental monsters. Oh, they are deliberately Pokemon derived? Huh. Wait, then what's the girl one based on? Is she, the cloud... There's like a blue Pokemon that has clouds. Is it that one? Flygon. Wait, which one is Flygon? Oh, Poliwhirl. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Is that allowed? Like, did they mention that specifically on their streams? Is a Pokemon company gonna go after them for copyright infringement? Guess we'll never know. He was playing the Ape Out game. I like how he just like straight up like jumped into gameplay. Usually you'll have your VTuber debut introduction for like a bit. He just talked for like a few minutes and then like, nope, we're playing a game right now. And then he went back to talking. Okay, so we got the popcorn here. And the mouth. Does this work? Okay, it's like this. Let me play this. I guess that looks okay. I don't know. It looks better with this extra frame in there. It's not allowed. It's just very implied. Yeah, it's like how Blender, they named their rendering system after Eevee. Like, actually, literally the Pokemon Eevee. And like they had on record, like on a forum post, like, yeah, we named our rendering system after the Pokemon Eevee. If Nintendo decides to come after us, we'll change the name, but until then, we're just gonna keep it as Eevee. And they haven't gone after them, so it's probably fine. So yeah. Well, the male one thinks he is a Garchomp. If you quit the star sticker off his nose, he'll die. What? Oh, when Pika-me debuted, she did getting over it? Is that what happened? That's pretty cool. I know. I think Allura, when she was debuting, she's like, I'm gonna stream Jump King as my first game, and then she didn't, and she was glad that she didn't. Well, Yeah, VTuber debuts are fun to talk about. Hopefully we'll have some more soon to talk about. I'm really wondering how Wave 3 of EN is gonna go for NijiEN. Because like the auditions for NijiEN Wave 3 were like there were like 4 characters, which I feel is like a number I don't tend to see often. I mean, I know like Hololive Generation 5 has 4 members, but I mean they started with 5, so it's a bit weird to see just 4. Assuming they're actually gonna have 4, and I don't know. Yes, Finana's debut being 7 seconds or 8 seconds. I feel like the like Hololive debuts, at least like the recent like EN ones, they feel a bit too long. Like I thought like 1 hour. Like they for the anniversary, like Ame rewatched her debut, and she said like there were a lot of times when she just had to like throw in filler because she had to like fill a whole hour of time. And I do kind of agree. There's a lot of like, you know, they could leave this stuff for a second stream. So I kind of prefer the way like NijiEN does it, where they have like 20 minutes to talk about stuff, and then they'll have like a separate stream for people who actually care about other stuff, like picking the Oshi mark and all this other stuff, and go more in depth on the like the lore and their character and stuff like that, or their likes and dislikes. Isn't 4 bad luck in Japan? Thankfully, they're EN, so it doesn't matter. 4 means 2 pairs, maybe better than 5, maybe. And that is true. I like for Holo EN, it's always been like, you know, you have Takamori and then you have like Ame Same. I know people like have like Iname, but it's always like Ina always felt like kind of I don't know, not left out, but just like having 5 members. I think normally you'll have like pairs usually. But okay, so this one goes like this. So maybe 4 works, I don't know. I think they learned the lesson from half the council pointing that out during their debuts. Yeah, I did watch the council debuts. They did also feel really long. Just like a lot of like unnecessary stuff you have to put in there. Like Crony's debut was literally just like she just stopped like after 40 minutes or like 45 minutes. She's just done. It's been a while since then. I remember they had like their 1 month anniversary recently. And it feels like they've been around for more than a month. Or like more than 2 months even. Ah. What the heck is an Oshi mark? It's the emoji that you put next to your name to show that you're a supporter. I also don't get like shipping VTubers. Like to me they're just like they're real people. It is slightly weird to just be shipping real people. But I mean at the same time they're also like, you know, fictional representations of real people, so I don't know, maybe that's okay. I just like I personally don't do it, but no, whatever. People enjoy things. You know, it's like the 3rd friend in every friend group that's always included. I could see that maybe. Crony was about to end it at 40 minutes and padded out to 50. Yeah, I feel like she didn't introduce the next person who was streaming after her. personally, lewds are also kind of creepy. Yeah, I don't look at that stuff like at all. I'm the kind of person who like I don't like seeing like R18 art of like any character that I'm familiar with, like whether or not they're a VTuber or like a, you know, from any series that I've seen. It's just weird to me. But obviously I'm like not the majority in this case. Like clearly people like seeing fan art of R18 characters, but I'm not into it. Didn't like Kiara mention recently that like the shipping Takamori, like she was gonna put a stop to that, or like not mention it as much? I briefly remembered there being something like that. There's lore implications of Crony not introducing Mume. I briefly tuned into one of Mume's streams with her Zelda Breath of the Wild stream. Was that today or yesterday? I don't know. But she's doing some puzzle. Does she have like a pet whose name is Animal or something? Like I haven't been keeping up with the streams. I was tuning into the stream and she's like, "Oh, Animal." She's like talking to like a pet, naming it Animal. And I mean, obviously it's probably not the pet's real name because they change their pets' names around for privacy reasons usually. She does. Is it a dog or a cat? Didn't Artemis and Finana use the same art tag? I don't know. Isn't Artemis's tag is like Art of the Blue, or do you mean the R18 tag? Alright, so I think this is all the frames I need. Let me play this. Yeah, this looks okay, I guess. Although this rift just appearing here looks a bit weird, so maybe I'll move it down a bit. Something like this. That's probably better. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This seems probably okay. Okay, so Mume says she's not good with names. Hey, same. I'm also terrible at names. When I used to make original characters, I had this website called Wolfas, and I had like daily flash comics that I put on them. And my characters were named unnamed character, headphones character, and like long-haired character, or like orange-haired character. I don't know. I forget their names. They didn't have actual names. Kiara wants to de-emphasize Takamori and wants to make their on-stream collab more natural. Yeah, that makes sense. Part of it felt a bit forced. Like they had to like act in character and all that. Well, yeah. And also allow space for more collabs among myths without people being weird. That is true, like usually like you'll have these pairings. If you have like there's like different collab groups that you don't tend to see as often, like Ame does not stream with Callie that much. Or it feels like really rare. Do love those parasocial relationships. Just have Wolfa's OG store somewhere. You mean like the Flash comic what is it? Create.swf before they killed Flash. Alright, let me drink some more water. Hold on. Yeah, I'm surprised people still use that. Apparently it was like really popular in Latin America or something. And I'm not still aware of like what the context of that is. Can't find your Cat Ion shirt. You can still buy it. It's still available. On Zazzle. I know people like, there's people who made rip-off versions of my shirt. The Cat Ion shirt, and they just like sell it. Thoughts on Ripple / other Flash Player alternative? I haven't tried any of them, but they work surprisingly well. I think I tried. Well, okay, that's not true. I did try one of them once. I forget which one it was. Might have been Ripple, where I uploaded one of my old Flash comics to it, and most of it worked. There was like some like hotkeys that didn't work, like the left and right ones for some reason. But overall, it's pretty good. Did I see the new Smash deals? Yeah, it's I talked a lot about Kingdom Hearts at the start of this stream. Yeah, B-movie does suck. You should not watch B-movie. Oh yeah, actually, I saw a tweet like today or yesterday about how I think like Jerry Seinfeld he said recently that he doesn't think B-movie is suitable for children to watch because of the romantic undertones. And then someone was like, the fact that Jerry Seinfeld said this right after Ame's watch along, what is this? This can't be a coincidence, right? Is Jerry Seinfeld a teammate? What's the deal? What's the deal with B-movie? I guess we'll never know. I didn't actually read the article. I just saw the tweet. He's like, imagine just Jerry Seinfeld like secretly being a VTuber fan, like subscribed to Ame. And it's like, oh man, B-movie, I love that movie. I worked on it. And then you watch it and Ame's just like, this movie sucks. And then Jerry Seinfeld just like, he just starts crying. Forced to make a statement publicly. Like, my favorite VTuber hates my movie? What? What's the deal? He said basically that on the Tonight Show. Haven't seen a nightly talk show in a long time. I used to watch Conan O'Brien a long time ago. Back when there was the whole controversy of like him and Jay Leno, and Jay Leno like basically took the show that he was supposed to be on. I don't know. And then I guess Conan like retired, or like is he's still like doing late night show but differently. Or no, just on a different show. I don't know. I haven't kept up with that world in a long time. I wonder if there's like a VTuber who does nightly comedy shows, kind of like the way those shows worked. That'd be interesting. Or potentially also awful, because a lot of those shows are just like, you have the beginning monologue where they just talk about stuff that's happened, like, hey, you guys see this in the news? Kevin, you see this? This is my bad Jay Leno impression. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one back a bit. Late night shows are just generators for YouTube content. It's just like they just aggregate like news shows and they make like cheap bits out of them. Oh yeah, I have seen some of the Peanut and Tanuki VTubers. I haven't like, I've just seen screenshots of them, just not any of their actual videos. The Vox Off Show? What is that? Oh, Conan does podcasts nowadays. Normie, normie TV. Actually, yeah. Recently, I was thinking like, what? Like, I don't have many interests that are considered normie, but now that I think about it, probably when I was watching like when I used to be into like late night TV, I guess that would count as normie. Like all my life, I feel like I've been just resistant to like normie things, just because they don't interest me. Like all my friends who like use Facebook, um, I've never had any interest in using Facebook, and like I've never like gone to parties or things like that. I do like to sit around in parks sometimes. That maybe could be considered normie. I'm not familiar with Johnny Carson. I just know him as like some old guy. Wolfie, have you ever thought on making these picks as open commissions? No, I don't really intend on doing commissions. There's like some really rare circumstances where I'll make exceptions, but I'll usually, I don't know, I just draw for fun. I don't have any intention of like really making money from these. Because like when I have to like draw stuff as a commission, it just feels like not enjoyable. It's like work, right? If I'm drawing something because I feel like I have to do it, I'll usually like lose motivation because I'm just like, I don't know. If I'm drawing something, I would like to do it just because it's something that I want to do rather than something I'm obligated to do. Like there were a few times when I would have friends who would just ask me like, "Hey, you want to draw this thing for me? I'll pay you." And I'm like, "All right, yeah," because I mean they're my friend, and also like I enjoy drawing stuff for them. But there's just sometimes where I'm just like, I don't really feel like doing it, and then like it's pretty obvious that I'm not into it in the sense that like they'll ask me about something and they'll give me a due date, and like they'll have to keep reminding me to do it, and I just feel bad when that happens. And just like I don't feel motivated to work on stuff. Wolfie, I think you would like hanging someplace like Washington Square Park. That's actually the park that I enjoyed spending the time in the most. I used to work near there. Um, I mean, not for a long time, but I used to. I used to go to college near there. I used to like have a workplace near there, and like during lunch, I would just go there sometimes. Even when my office wasn't around there, sometimes I would like on half days. I would just like take the train to Washington Square Park and just sit there because there's a lot of like cool musicians and like uh there's a lot of good food in East Village, so you are correct. I would like hanging out in Washington Square Park. Actually, when a friend visited Japan, my friend from Japan visited the US, I actually brought him to Washington Square Park. Unfortunately, it was like really late at night, like really dark, and there were like people smoking weed. But I mean, it was still pretty cool. There were a lot of people there, even though it wasn't like it was at like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Yeah, parks are good. The Wolfie art supply is indeed very low. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention also. I got an email recently that said my Hololive order, the Geek Jack merchandise, arrived, and I looked outside and it was not there. So I don't think I'll ever get the acrylic stand that I ordered like 6 or 7 months ago. And just like, oh yeah, Ame's acrylic stand and all the keychains. It's here. I was like, oh, cool. I looked outside and just like, nope, it's not there. It was actually like, I got the email on actually no, I didn't even get an email for it. I got an email like that it shipped, but not that it arrived. And I guess it was like they assumed that you would check if you cared. And like it's been 7 months. I kind of like stopped caring about it. And then it arrived. I like checked the email. It's like your order has been shipped. It's going to arrive on Saturday or Sunday. And that was like a week away. And then the day after it arrived, I actually checked and said like, oh, it arrived yesterday. And I was like, oh, I hope it's still there. And it's not. So who knows? I don't know if like someone stole it. Like, why would, I don't know, they'll steal it, open it up and see it's like Vtuber merch. And it's like, what is this? And I would assume at that point that they would return it if they did steal it. Or maybe me telling this story, maybe someone's like, oh, I actually stole someone's GeekJack shipment recently. Now I know where Wolfie lives because he told this story about his shipment being missing. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you never know. Maybe someone is sitting outside my house right now listening to the stream, being like, "This is the house I took this package." Did I ship with tracking? It had FedEx tracking. I mean, it said it arrived, but there's like a link to have it show like proof of delivery, but then you click it and it's like, please provide the like shipping ID or like the merchant ID or something of the person who sent it. And I'm just like, I don't know what GeekJack's account ID is. I mean, I also kind of like, it's been so long, I kind of stopped caring. So like, it's gone, but I'm not gonna go through the effort of trying to get it. Because really, it's just like it's an acrylic stand. What am I gonna just put in my room? I did get the cheapest shipping option. For how much they charge, there should be insurance. I think there was an option to get the better shipping and tracking, but I got the cheapest one, so there was only EMS for you. I don't know which one I got. I just chose whatever the cheapest one is. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe they just put it like somewhere that I can't find it. I've seen videos of like people, like FedEx drivers, they'll just leave packages in random places. Like sometimes they don't even go up to the front door. They'll just like have the mailbox and they'll just like throw it like next to the mailbox, like in a bush or something. Well, I don't know what I would have done with the keychain anyway, because I don't go outside. Wait, Rosemi's streaming right now, isn't she? Let me open stream. I will listen to Rosemi stream in the background. It was supposed to start 5 minutes ago. It's not started yet. Yeah, Ame is also streaming. I mentioned I have not watched most of her Dead Space playthrough, so I'm not so invested in the finale. The thing I hate about waiting rooms is that there's no way to adjust the volume like until the video starts. Like I would like to set the volume to like a low volume so that when it starts playing I don't get interrupted like with a loud noise. But you have to like open another video and then like adjust it there and then refresh the page and then it gets applied to the waiting room, which is kind of weird. I've seen some videos of like in terms of like people stealing packages, people who like leave glitter bombs in packages so people open them and have like a camera in there. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned this once. There's at the office, we had like this employee who quit, and he was like, I guess he hated the company or something. So when he quit and he had to like return his laptop, he like kind of like smashed the computer. He didn't like smash it, I don't know. It was like the screen was all cracked and like he set the wallpaper to like, I hate name of company. And then he like sent it back. And then he also put like a glitter bomb in it so that when he got it back, like the person who opened it, it just like blasted glitter everywhere. And kind of a jerk move to do, but he did it. And then the funny thing is that the person who he sent that glitter bomb to, he moved to this other company. And then later the person who he sent the glitter bomb to actually ended up like becoming the CTO of that other company. So like I don't know like what that interaction was like. It's just like, hey, remember me? You're the guy who you sent the glitter bomb to. Can you get arrested for that? I don't know. Maybe. He probably didn't like file charges or something. But yeah, it is a bit messed up. It's kind of like I don't know, just a weird thing to do. Cause like if you're working in New York and like you're working in this like the tech industry, you're probably gonna meet this person again at some point in your career. Or you'll know someone who knows him, and then you'll just hear stories about this guy who did this awful thing. But I don't know. I don't know how that went. I would have liked to like know the story behind that. But I'll never know. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done with this animation. I just need to color it. We can go through like one frame of what my coloring process is. So usually what I'll do is I'll set the canvas to something like blue, something like this. And then I'll move everything over because for whatever reason this app doesn't have an option to resize the canvas. So I usually have to like crop things manually afterwards. So when I'll open this on my computer, I'll crop it like this. And then add a layer for coloring. And then I have this whole like color palette for Hololive colors. So this is the skin tone I use for everyone. And then this app is pretty easy. You just like double tap and it fills it. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to add the socks. Like this Biyame has these socks right here. I forgot to add those. So I guess there's still more stuff I have to do. God. It's so hard to resize things. Alright, so now I have to draw, I have to add the socks. Here you go. Whoa, look at how hard that was. Small bee socks. But now I have to like make sure it's consistent between frames, so I'll just add another line here and like turn down the transparency. So now I can see it in every frame. And then just make sure I add it. Oh god, okay. Wait, what did I do? Okay, here you go. Okay, so this one I guess should be around here. I usually have this issue where like if I'm trying to draw something between frames, it'll like shift over too much. I just have to like make sure not to do that. Okay, so this one you have to have extreme focus to draw these socks. Okay, and then this sock is like shorter than the other one, so... Yeah, it's probably fine. Oh wait, this one just got shorter. Have I listened to the Everywhere at the End of Time album? I have not. I've heard about it. I've read the Wikipedia article. I've heard like the beginning of it. Like every time, sometimes like it'll get played on Ame's Super Sunday. Like part of it gets played on Super Sunday, and people are just like, "Oh no, this song," and then they start putting the crying emoji. But I haven't listened to the whole thing myself. It's about like dementia, right? I did on the Wikipedia article. They play like they have some clips from it, from like different parts of the song, and they're like, "This is the part where the person starts losing their memory." But other than that, I don't really know much about it. All right, we have the socks. The socks are done. Yeah, that looks fine. Rose and Me stream has still not started. Oh, they're having VR... Wait. VR issues. Oh no. That must be an absolute trip to fall asleep to. I don't think I would recommend falling asleep to the Dementia album. I'm sure people have done it. Oh god, okay, so this... Alright, I'll just color one frame, and then probably do the rest off stream. So I have this color for hair. And then... What is it? Her hat. I have this color for this part. Oh no, I'm coloring on the wrong layer. Oh shoot. The problem that happens to every artist. Alright, so we got this one. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Just do a bunch of double taps. And then the annoying part about this outfit is that the bee outfit has stripes on it. Can you lock layers? Actually, yeah, I can. But I always forget to do it. Alright, so we got this color for the hat. Because usually sometimes I'll have to, like, when I move frames, I'll find out that I have to, like, fix something on the line art. Like for this, I have to, like, remove this part because it's, like, kind of weird. And then having to, like, lock and unlock layers could get annoying. But yeah. Alright, and then we have white for this fuzzy part. And then I guess the same color for this part. Oh, I also forgot to add the stinger. The bee has the stinger on the back. Shoot. All right. Well, I guess I'll add that now. I guess I'll add that now. Howdy. Alright, so we got the stinger. No, it was a bit bigger on the... It is a bit weird when like she's sitting and it doesn't really look like a stinger. Alright, so we got this. What I could do is I could flatten the layers. I could just draw them on this layer and then flatten them onto the main one later. I'll just do it the normal way. Whoops. Alright. I should turn on onion skin for this. Have a good day. I'm probably just gonna go for another like 5 minutes or so. I don't know the status of Rosemi's stream. She says she's getting motion sickness doing VR. Have you guys tried VR before? I think my only experience with it really was I played PlayStation VR at my friend's place in Japan. She had a PSVR headset. I thought it was okay. I played the Cinderella Girls they had like a concert where you could like watch the idols singing. It was a bit underwhelming, I guess. Maybe just because like the technology wasn't that great back then. You tried it once. Don't want to miss Galgun VR. I haven't missed much of Pomu streams. The only streams that I've missed that I haven't watched live were like the really early morning ones. The one where she like getting ready with Pomu where she woke up at like 7 a.m. or something. I'm just like, I'm not waking up at 7 a.m. to watch the stream. Done the first gen of VR with the Vive and Rift. I forgot the Rift was a thing. Oh wait, Oculus Rift. Okay, yeah. I think I was talking about that yesterday. What would Wolfie flavored ice cream really taste like? I mentioned this in a previous stream. Probably would be like just vanilla ice cream with waffles crushed and like on top of it. Actually, I feel like there's a place that sells like waffles and they put like ice cream on it. I mean, that sounds probably like a pretty common thing to do. I think it's called like Waffles and Dinges. It's like the name of a food truck that's pretty common in New York. Waffles and Dinges. I don't know what a Dinges is, but they sell them. I feel like I don't tend to get motion sick when playing games that often. But I guess it depends on the game. Like since I haven't really tried VR for extended periods of time, I feel like I might be the kind of person who would get motion sickness from VR. Just because like on some rare occasions, even when I'm playing Minecraft sometimes, I do get a bit of motion sickness. Oh. Oh, okay, Rosemi's stream is starting. I can finally turn the Turn down the volume now. Oh, dinges means toppings. Oh. Do love those dinges. Okay, so we got the bee stinger. Yeah, that looks okay. All right, so let me just color the rest of this frame. So we got the leg. You guys can't hear the YouTube audio in the background, right? It's just me. All right, so we got I'm like looking at this bee for reference, using my own image as reference. Okay, so we got the gray socks right here, and then the brown shoes. And then the bee stinger is this brown color. And then you got the stripes, so this one. And then this part's also brown. Actually, I think what I should have done is I should have had this part be yellow first, and then I put the stripe. This just makes it easier to color. Okay, whoops. All right, so we got one frame colored and finished. Oh shoot, I have to color the popcorn too. What color? Red with white stripes. That's usually like the default popcorn color. It's like this. Oh god. Well, okay, maybe that's better. And then popcorn is like a light orange, or light yellow color, I guess. So we got this. That looks kind of weird. I don't know. Like this yellow. Alright, that looks good. Hey, look, we've done it. We have finished one frame. Alright, so I'm gonna do the rest of it off stream. Or that could also be a lie. I might just like not do it and then just do another stream where I actually just color. But I think that's it for today. I will end it earlier because I got streams I want to watch. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day. I will now go to my waiting room screen and then end. There's the waiting screen. You're just waiting for the stream to end. Now I'm gonna mute for like 30 seconds and then come back and say something and then end the stream. This is the part where I do a secret ending. Unless I fail, unless I like mess up like last time. Alright, see you guys. Okay, and then this is the part where I do a secret ending. Hold on, let me. Oh, all right, did that work? I don't know if that worked. All right, goodbye.